Hello everyone and welcome back to the Retro Room. Today, we'll be taking a look at Samsung's flagship phone from 2014, the Galaxy Note Edge. Starting off with the appearance, the Note Edge has a removable textured plastic back along with a metal border surrounding the phone. The phone feels very wide in my hand when compared to my iPhone 15 Pro, but that is to be expected since this was the best and biggest phone Samsung had to offer when it first came out. The Galaxy Note Edge was definitely not for people who like to use their phone one-handed. If you bought this phone back in 2014, you probably bought it because you wanted to get the most out of your device, and as we will see later in this video, it is packed with features. The Note Edge has a Super AMOLED screen with a usable main screen resolution of 2560 by 1440, and when paired with the large screen size of 5.6 inches, it is perfect for media consumption, and it still holds up well today. Like most phones from 2014, the Note Edge has a physical home button along with touch-sensitive multitasking and back buttons. This was also the last Note phone Samsung released that had a removable back, as 1 year later they would switch to glass with the Galaxy Note 5 lineup of devices. Because the Note Edge has a removable back, it makes it easier to repair, as well as the battery since it's removable. Moving on to the cameras, the rear camera is 16 megapixels that can record up to 4K at 30 FPS, and it also contains optical image stabilization if you are willing to lower the resolution down to 1080p at 60 FPS. The photo quality is okay for 2023, but you do need to have plenty of light in your photo, preferably sunlight, otherwise the photos end up appearing very grainy and or soft. The video quality is also okay in good lighting conditions, but I would not use it to record a YouTube video today, as it is nowhere near the quality that videos demand today. The major weakness of the camera today seems to be low light, as you must have a very bright lighting source to achieve optimal image or video quality, and as a result, the camera struggles in low to medium lighting, such as the lighting in my bedroom. The front camera, on the other hand, is 3.7 megapixels, and it can record up to 4K at 30 FPS. It goes without saying, but make sure you've plenty of light in your photo when you take those selfies, otherwise they will look terrible by today's standards. The Galaxy Note Edge's user interface and Edge panel go together perfectly thanks to Samsung's custom UI. The Edge panel enables you to put your most used applications onto the Edge display. You are also able to customize the panel to display the weather, notifications, or the scores for a sports team you follow. The best part about all this is that the Edge panel is accessible while you're inside an application, so you don't need to click the home button to access the panel. It can also be used as a miniature bedside clock when you go to bed at night, dimming the brightness to a low enough level that it will not eat up your battery through the night and you won't be distracted by the brightness. The S Pen also allows you to quickly take screenshots and crop them with the push of a button, and quickly jot down notes. Take this how you will, but I don't find writing with the S Pen to be better than typing, because I'm horrible at writing with the stylus, so I mostly just use it as an alternate way to navigate the phone and take screenshots. Moving on to Samsung's TouchWiz interface, I actually like its UI when compared to newer Samsung phones like the Galaxy S23, and I do enjoy the experience when combined with the Edge panel. However, performance does suffer due to the Google Play Store downloading the latest versions of applications that were never designed for the aging Snapdragon 805 chip. However, the built-in Samsung apps such as Music, Health, Internet, and S-Note can easily be reverted to the version that came with the operating system, so performance on those apps holds up pretty good today. I will also go over some of the major apps that people use on a daily basis. YouTube loads up fairly quick, but it does take time to load the feed, and this becomes especially noticeable when quickly scrolling through the application or loading a video. The Firefox web browser also loads fairly quick, But I do notice the hardware struggling with modern day web pages, since they are obviously way more demanding than they were back in 2014 when this phone released. That being said, web pages do load correctly since this is the latest version of Firefox. The built-in music application loads quickly and navigation is smooth. The same goes for S-Note, which seems to load even quicker than music. However, some apps cannot be installed on the Note Edge due to the outdated operating system. I was unable to install Discord, SiriusXM, Adobe Acrobat, Adobe Lightroom, or Microsoft Office through the Google Play Store, to name a few. If you really need these apps, you can install the latest compatible version through a website like APK Mirror. However, these applications are user uploaded and may contain malware, so only do this as a last resort, and I take no responsibility for your actions. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the connectivity and wireless interfaces available on the device. Being a phone from 2014, it does have the benefit of having a headphone jack, so you can connect a pair of wired headphones or earbuds. However, the phone uses micro USB to charge with a maximum charging speed of 15 watts. With that being said, I will not test the charging speed in this video because the max charging capacity in my device is heavily depleted, so the results would not be accurate of that of a brand new battery. The data transfer rate is USB 2, so large files will take time to transfer, but being a phone from 2014, I doubt anyone will be transferring massive files today. The Wi-Fi antennas support up to 5 GHz, and the cellular antennas support up to LTE Plus or LTE Advanced. Because of this, wireless connectivity will not be the main factor in slow performance, and the device will be compatible on modern networks for years to come. To close off this video, I wanted to say that I ended up using this phone as my daily driver for about 3 weeks, and I can safely say that I will be happy to switch back to my iPhone 15 Pro after this video is uploaded. After a week, the sluggishness of the Note Edge began to get to me, but I especially enjoyed the Edge panel and the usefulness of it, even as a night clock. It goes without saying, but I would not recommend that anyone goes out and buys this phone to use on a daily basis today. You can find much cheaper devices online through third-party sellers like eBay or Facebook Marketplace that will provide way better value and performance for your money. That being said, if you collect old technology like I do, then you will find this phone very interesting and unique when compared to today's phones. That's all I have for you today, and as always, stay retro, and I'll catch you in the next video.